here I am, back in the English Lake District. Going to do the Coledale Horseshoe today. Hopefully, it really depends just how deep the snow is at the top. But if you see the mountains on the other side, it looks like it's going to be quite a bit of snow. It's going to be great fun. But coming across today, so I left Sunderland 5:30 this morning. No snow, got to Scotch Corner. Then from Scotch Corner all the way along 66 to the Kirby Stevens turn off. Loads of snow, nothing from Kirby Stevens all the way to Penrith. Then just past Penrith, more snow. So a bit of a strange one. So as you can see, paths frozen. So I'm debating whether I put my spikes on or not. But just wait till I get further up to see how bad the snow is, and then I'll make that decision then. Don't know whether you can see it, but the fog in the valley looks amazing. If I pan around and just look at those mountains covered in snow, looks absolutely amazing. I think today could be a good day. Because today it's supposed to be pretty clear skies. The temperatures range between -4, -5, with a wind chill of -11. So I've got all my warmers. This is the day. Make sure I don't get cold. You can see which way the wind's being blown by the little drifts we have here. But wow, look at the sun shining across on the snow. That's it. Lots of words. Absolutely, looks absolutely gorgeous. And there's the sun there, just starting to peek its head over the top. It is actually good getting out in the hills in the snow. I remember when I was a kid, every winter we had snow, and now, well, we had hardly any. I know during this last summer, me and my dog went on a cruise to Norway. We were talking to one of the guides there, and he was telling us during their winter they get 14 metres of snow. But because of global warming, all that snow melts, and that's why the glaciers are melting, because there's no fresh snow to cover the ice. It's hard going through these drifts. They just seem to be sapping all the strength out of your legs. So it's basically just trying to not walk in the big holes that other people have walked in. But good exercise for the lungs, that's for certain. pikes on. Because if I didn't, getting up here would be an absolute killer. So I see why those people who were in front of us were struggling to get up, because the snow is pretty deep in places. What I've planned so far is to get the Grisedale Pike and go along to Hopegill Head and do it myself and see how I'm getting off the time to decide where I'm going to go next. Well, it looks like all the crags gone from Skiddow and Blencathra and it's came over to me. Here we are, top of Grisedale Pike. Supposed to be a shelter here somewhere, but I think it is buried in the snow. Don't know if you can see it on the camera, but there's just a very faint rainbow over there. Well, that's what just came down, and that was fun. I fell over in the snow, too deep, and now I just gotta meet way up there. How eerie is this? So you've got the crag in the snow. I know there's people behind us because I hear them talking somewhere. I can't see them. It's just great, this. This is Hopegill Head. As you can see, the views are amazing. But there is some blue sky up there and the sun over there. So now I'm heading that way ish. Just look at this. It's what you call a winter wonderland. Absolutely amazing. And if you look over there, we have the sea. Now that Crag's cleared, you can see where I've been. So Grisedale Pike, so I've came all the way along, up and over, and just following the crag all the way up and all the way to Hopegill Head. Don't know if you can see on the camera, I've actually got ice. Drinks bottle, I suppose. These are the new winter cairns. And here was to go up there, but there's just too much deep snow. I think it's way too risky. So I'm just going to walk round this way and pick the path up round the back. Top of my thighs are absolutely burning. What amazing views. So here we are. Crag Hill spot height, and just look at those views, absolutely stunning. So see where I've been, all the way up there, around, up. And I'm off to Coledale Pike. Well, I was not expecting that. That was an ice axe out to try and get down that. And the ice axe is out again. Come down here. Seal. It's given me time to get my breath back. I don't know if you can see on the camera, that is the Wiggy Waggy path. And I wonder whoever thought that name up. And what point were they drunk when they thought of that name up? What a name. Took your watch. I don't have time to do Coledale Pike and get back down in the car before I get stuck. I know I've got my head torch, but I just don't like being stuck. I'm just stuck better than like being on the mountains in the dark. So I've got to try and get off. So I'll have to do that another day. Interesting path. Look at the snow here. I'd hate to be in Keswick when all this melts. There's going to be quite a few floods. Again, more amazing views. It's been an absolutely brilliant day. And here we are, nearly back at the car. It's been a great day, so I hope if you're still watching, you've enjoyed it as much as I have, and then see you next time. Thanks for watching.